We are chilling. Okay.
What?
Hello, all you beautiful, wonderful anime fans. Shelby here, and today I am doing a different video. So a few weeks ago, I did a community tab post asking for questions from you guys for once I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I wanted like questions, stuff like that that you guys may want to know, because I've had this channel for a little bit and I haven't really done anything like this. So I was like, well, why don't, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will make a Q&A video. And guess what? I did. I hit 100. I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube on Saturday. Currently filming this, it's Valentine's Day, so like whatever before Saturday, whatever that was. So I want to thank everybody for following me. I was not expecting really this to go very far, but to have 1,000 people want to watch me yap about anime and react about anime is just truly not what I was anticipating and expecting. And it's, my dog is playing. I was not really anticipating this, so to see all of these people actually want to watch me do this, and for the people that sent in questions, I am so happy and grateful for that. I have a lot of followers and fans that have sent questions, and then I also have friends that wanted to pitch in. So I have kind of a variety of stuff, and we are going to jump right into it. And I wasn't sure how I was going to make this video, but I thankfully got a decent, it was perfect timing for Courtney Miller from Smosh to do her Q&A video. And so that kind of gave me a little bit of ideas, because I was like, I've never done a video like this before. So, thank you for her for, doing that for me in perfect time. So we are going to get started with the questions that everybody have sent in to me for this video, and you'll kind of see them. I'll have on like a screenshot of it while I read it. And I have not planned too many questions. I was going to, and then never was able to do it. So we're just going to be answering them on the spot for the most part. I'm using my phone for this video because I didn't have any other way to kind of do it. I wanted to give you guys a different area, and I talk with my hands, so this kind of just, fits better. And show my area behind me that you guys see in videos a little bit better. You can kind of see it a little easier now, So yeah, I'm using my tablet with my random, like 2 stickers on it. So this first question, if I pronounce your name, I'm really sorry if I do it wrong. The screenshot will be here, and I'm sorry in advance. This person was on TikTok, asked me, is solo leveling as good as they say it is? I am a really big fan of solo leveling. I'm actually getting ready to react to it, actually. So I really enjoy it. I can understand maybe feeling like it's not like as it probably depends on what you like. If you like the potential of solo leveling, like if it makes you interested in it, then I think you would. But if it makes you ask this question, maybe you may not like it. But honestly, I'm somebody who don't take my opinion. I think build your own opinion. I really enjoy it, but that doesn't mean you are going to. So if you want to try it just to get your like thoughts and opinions of it yourself, definitely go watch it and let me know what you think about it. I think everybody is different in their own opinion and has a right to their own opinion. So just because I like it doesn't necessarily mean you will like it. So I think you should try it and just see for yourself. That's kind of my best thing I can give you. Hopefully that's somewhat what you wanted. Now this person sent in several questions. It's somebody I get comments on almost every video I do, so I like having a consistent follower. I never thought I would be somebody that would have a consistent follower. So I'm really thankful for this person. A Lonely Cactus is the username. Again, it'll be over here. So he asked me several ones, so we're just gonna kind of go down different ones here. How did you get the idea to open a YouTube channel, and who supporting you during this journey? So I started YouTube channel. I had TikTok first. I was not a reactor right away. TikTok was digital art when I first started doing that. And then it kind of started to do like edits. I was doing edits of anime characters and shows and things like that. And then I think the weekend of my birthday in November one year, I was really wanting to do something different. I was getting stuck with the same amount of followers. It wasn't going anywhere. And I was talking to my husband, who is my support person. I'm kind of answering both here. He was like, why don't you show who you are? Show that you are an actual person, and maybe people will build a bond with you in a sense of connection by actually knowing you're a real person. And that's kind of what I did. My first video showing who I was with one of my best friend, Hannah, that I'll have it here. We did the sound of like from Tangled, I think, where she's like, it's my birthday, ta-da! And that was my first ever video showing me. And I did just a bunch of like filters on TikTok and like anime filters and stuff like that for a while. And then I don't exactly remember when, but I ended up coming across a TikTok reactor. I found him first on TikTok. People probably know Danny Mata. I didn't really know reacting to anime was really a thing until I started watching Danny. I think I watched one of his like early Bungo Stray Dogs reactions, and I'm a big Bungo Stray Dog fan. Watching his stuff and kind of became a fan of his. I started watching Otaku's Anonymous with him and MC Hammer, and I loved watching the reactions. I enjoyed watching him react to it. It seemed really fun, and I was like, this is really fun. Like, seems like he's enjoying himself. Like, he's having a great time doing this. And I kind of wanted to get on that train. Like, actually watching Danny's videos kind of made me want to do that, but I also watch. I didn't want to just watch one reactor and then, you know, continue on. So I found a female reactor so that way I can get some ideas from a female woman perspective. And I started following Carmen, who is also obviously an anime reactor. She does video games, she does cosplay, she does a bunch of different stuff. And I loved her reactions as well. She seemed like she was having such a great time and had this fun energy that I really wanted to bring. Channel was actually, I was reading manga and then comparing it to the anime. So I was reading Bungo Stray Dogs manga and then watching the show, like the episodes that they tied to, and then kind of talking about the differences of the anime and the manga and whatever. And I was noticing also people were watching more of me watching the show than they were really mentioning the manga. And I had a few people go. I then did the case study of Vanitas. I do a lot of others right now. I only do 2 at a time because I also have a full-time job. So I can't do as many as other people do. But that's how my channels got started. Definitely not what they are now whatsoever. Wanted a place to where people can come to and feel like they can be themselves. Like I said in the question about solo leveling, everybody should have the right to their own opinion. And the hatefulness that this world has of, like, you know, me saying maybe I like this one character versus another, and then it causes this huge attack of people attacking you is not okay. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. And even if you don't think it's right, there's really no right and wrong answer. Everybody's mindset is different. And I wanted to build a place where people can go and feel like they can tell me, like, oh, I like this person over this person, and feel like they're not going to get attacked. They're not going to get shamed for it. I feel like I'm not looking at the camera. And I know it doesn't really look like I'm actually looking at, I'm looking at my phone, but because I don't, it's just, yeah, I haven't really videoed with my phone before that much, so I don't fully know where to look at. So. Question from the Lonely Cactus was, do you read manhwas or novels online? And if so, what is your favorite? So the only like mangas or anything like that I've read is Bungo Stray Dogs and the case study of Vanitas are the only 2, because that's what my channel kind of started as. I was watching the anime and then reading the manga. So that kind of more, but I just don't always have the time anymore between everything that I do. So, you know, I do like the art style and how it looks on the manga of Bungo Stray Dogs. So out of the 2-3 I've read, it's probably Bungo, just because I do like the art style and some stuff that's in it. But I haven't really read that many. Not enough to really have like a list, to be honest. And from him is, what keeps you motivated to continue this channel? I heard that it's very difficult for some to find strength to keep going. I really like this question, and I did think about it. I think what keeps me motivated is just I enjoy it. I love making content and reacting to stuff and doing art and all of those things that that's what keeps me motivated, is that I enjoy doing all of this stuff. And I enjoy doing it for you guys. The more followers I've gotten, I feel like I've been more motivated. Like, I see that people are coming here and they want to watch me do this, and it makes me more motivated when I see that. But it's more motivating for myself because I am enjoying doing this. At my full-time job, I will sit there and be like, okay, what can I be doing when I get home? I can be making this, I can be editing this, I can be drawing this. Like, that is where my brain is the entire time that I am working full time. Once I get monetized and once I get more people, I would love to do this full time. Like, that is a dream that I have. And I think that's another motivation, is because I want to keep going. I do it for you guys, but I also do it because I enjoy it too. And I think that is the biggest thing. If you are doing something like this for yourself and just having fun and being who you are, I think that is enough motivator to me. That I do. Uh-oh, I hit buttons. TikTok that I met through it, actually, says, which anime character do I think I resonate with the most and why? So this might be a weird answer that I have, but when I first watched Skate the Infinity, I felt such a connection with Reki so much. I don't know why. I just remember watching it and I was like, I feel so connected to this man, and I don't know why. Like, I am very similar to him. Can't explain why, really. I just remember watching it for the first time and being like, I'm him. Like, he does something and I'm like, oh yeah, I do that. And it just, I don't know. And another answer I probably have is, even though Ruby is anime, not an anime, like, it's kind of just how it's your opinion of what you think it is. I think it's more American made anime, but I really always felt there wasn't like a connection with Ruby from that show as well for a very long time. I haven't watched it in a while because, again, I've just been all over the place making stuff. A connection with for a long time because she's so like goofy and kind of like awkward sometimes and like just whatever, and I definitely relate to her in that aspect of it. So I will probably say Ruby and Reki from Skate the Infinity, because I don't know, I felt a connection with him like immediately, and I was like, yeah, we're here, you know. Next question is this from YouTube. Person on YouTube commented this one. What's your least favorite anime and least anime character, and why? So I wouldn't say anything I've watched is like my least favorite. Like, I wouldn't say like, oh, I hate this anime or I hate this show. Like, I don't really I have some that maybe I just don't, maybe like I didn't care for, maybe I tried and just couldn't get myself to finish it. I have a couple of those, but the answer that I have, I am not going to say because I know I might get some controversy stuff. So I'm probably not going to answer that. But I will say, I know my least favorite anime character, because I think a lot of people probably agree with it. I cannot stand Mineta from My Hero Academia. I just can't. I don't mind some pervy characters. As long as they have like a point to the story, they're cool, they have a good backstory, like, as long as they are interesting and compelling, I will be okay with it. But Mineta, it's like, there's no reason. I don't know why you're here. You're just here for the purpose of being pervy, is what it feels like. And it just, I can't. Anytime he's on screen, I'm like, can we just be done? Like, can we be done? Like, Sanji is an example for me, is like, yes, he is very pervy, and any woman just doesn't matter anything. He's gonna flirt with every woman he sees. And sometimes it does get annoying, I will admit. Like, Fishman Island was very annoying. He got kind of annoying to me in the beginning of Dressrosa. But for Sanji, he's an interesting character. He's compelling. He has a great backstory. He's at least a cool, interesting character that I can be okay with it. That I'm like, oh, you at least have a purpose for being here. Mineta really has no purpose for him to be there. At least that I know of. If anybody knows. So. This is from another follower that I have that does comment pretty consistently, like a lonely cactus. This is Eric Chapman, I believe. And he had, what do you plan to react to, and what are some animes you've seen before starting? When this comes out, I am currently going to be doing Solo Leveling Season 1 because I finished Season 1 of My Hero Academia. So I will be doing the first season of Solo Leveling, and then I will probably go back to Season 2 of My Hero, and then once Season 2 is done, I'll do something else. So I'm kind of breaking it out. So that way it's not a ton of My Hero and everybody's like, oh god, get to something else. So we're going to break it a little, and it just makes it easier on me too to kind of keep up with things. And shows I've reacted to that I had seen already, I had already seen Bungo Stray Dogs when I reacted to it. And I really enjoyed Bungo Stray Dogs. My channel's name is Osamu, which is from Dazai, so, you know, I was like, why not do Bungo being the first one I do? I've watched My Hero Academia. I have not seen the previous season, but I have seen all of them until the previous season. So I have seen My Hero. I have a lot of people act like I haven't, and I'm like, I must do decently well at reacting to make you guys think that I actually haven't seen it. Well, I'm not doing that on purpose. I might just actually generally forget something. Like, I think I forgot something in a recent reaction, and I was like, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, I have seen that. I think that's it. I had never seen Case Study of Vanitas. I reacted to that blindly. I reacted blindly to Windbreaker. I'm doing the same to Dantadan. So I have seen Solo Leveling, so that will be on that list, but I've only seen it once. So there's probably going to be things that I may not remember. And then Season 2, I might react to blindly. It just depends on if my husband wants to watch it together or not. But I will still react to it regardless. Because I do still think it's fun, and I do like these animes. So for me, I like to react to something even if I've already seen it, because I do enjoy the show. So it's like, why not react to it for you guys, but also because I enjoy the show. I've seen My Hero 3 times. This is the 3rd time I've watched My Hero Academia. So if that tells you how much I like it, then the question from Eric Chapman was, what games do you play? So I currently don't have a PC that I can play games on right now because mine crapped out and we had to get a MacBook Pro. I will be eventually getting my husband's PC once he gets a graphics card that he can use for it. So right now I'm not playing too much. I play on my Switch for the most part. I've played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I finished that. I am currently playing Tears of the Kingdom. I love Borderlands. Favorite game franchise. I love Borderlands so much. So that's like my #1 game that I recommend to literally anyone. I played Minecraft. I really enjoyed Minecraft. I've played League of Legends, not too much of it, because I am not good at it. I know eventually I might get good at it, but oh gosh, I haven't really played like a ton of games in a very long. Monster Hunter. I really like Monster Hunter. My husband plays a lot more than I do because I have this channel. I have a lot of other things that I do, so I can't always play, but I do occasionally if I feel up to it or if I have a moment to like chill. It came from my friend Hannah. You guys have seen her in some of my videos before. And she asked, what existing devil fruit would I pick from One Piece? I really like this question actually because I hadn't fully thought about it. I was really torn between Law's Devil Fruit and Ace's Devil Fruit because I really like both of them. I think if I actually had to pick, like if they were both in front of me and I had to pick which one, I'd probably pick Ace's Flame Fruit because I love fire abilities, and the lightning are two of my favorites. And so I think I would gravitate towards Ace's probably more because I think it's just really cool. I love how he can just turn into fire, he can shoot it around. Like I think it's really cool. And it probably also doesn't help either that, you know, I watch everything in English. So Ace's English voice actor is Colonel Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. So the fact that it's like a flame person for both, I think is really cool. That might be another reason I'd probably do it. Devil Fruit, I think is really cool. Watching him just do this and say room and then shambles, I think is just really cool. And it might just be from him, to be honest. I enjoy Law. So I think I would pick Ace's Devil Fruit, but it would be really close between the two of them because I like both of them. And I'm also only like in Dressrosa. So there's probably Devil Fruits I haven't even seen yet. This next question is from a coworker in Virginia. She asked, what's a One Piece character you want to bring back? Now again, I'm only in Dressrosa. I am not caught up. I have not read the manga. So I'm probably gonna give an answer to somebody that probably is brought back. So I'm sorry in advance. Miss Vivi. I liked her. I liked Alabasta and I really liked Vivi as a character, and she was just really fun to me, and I would love to see her come back. I also kind of like her and Luffy for some reason. But I would definitely probably say her, and I'm sure she maybe has come back. I don't know, again, only in Dressrosa. I would love as well, I think, Buggy. I do not like clowns, mind you. I am terrified of clowns. Buggy is the only clown I'm okay with. So I would love to see Buggy again. Again, we're probably going to, but I would love to see Buggy come back because I just think he is so funny. And I love him and Luffy. Him and Luffy were just hilarious to me in Marineford. So I want to see it again. My best friend Celeste, she sent me a shit ton of questions. So we're gonna go through them together. If you could collab with any other YouTuber, what would you want to collab with? Who would you want to collab with? Wow. Words. If I could collab with somebody, I would probably say either Danny or Carmen. I think that would be really fun. I don't know what we do, but I think it would be fun to do some type of collab, whether it's maybe some kind of reaction video or I am a digital artist, so I could maybe do some type of thing for them like that with a collab deal. But question from her is, what is your favorite episode of Smosh? So Celeste knows I'm a very big Smosh fan. I currently have Smosh in the background in my living room right now. Even though I'm not watching it, it's in there just playing. Like a particular favorite episode, but I think my favorite channel that I like watching is Smosh Games. I love Smosh Games. I love watching the Don't Win Mario Party. I like watching the werewolf because I am not a good liar. You would probably just catch me immediately, to be honest. My favorite seriously is probably the Try Not to Laugh. I would love to be in a Try Not to Laugh. I don't have improv skills and I may not be that funny, but it would just be fun just to be there. Who's your favorite Smosh cast member? She knows my answer to this, but she's just being a turd. Is basically what's happening here. So my favorite cast member for a while has been Damien Haas, and I think a lot of the reason is we watched Delicious in Dungeon recently, and just finished the first season, and I feel like he is just such a funny person. I really enjoy him in videos. I enjoy him and him and Shane in videos together because of how long they've known each other, and I just think Damien for the voice acting and just how funny he is in videos and how just I'm excited to watch it. Not to say that everybody else is not, obviously. I watch videos that he's not in, but I'm more excited when he's in the video. And I think it's cool the tattoos he has for the voice acting stuff and dyeing his hair. I think it's cool to kind of incorporate that, something that he enjoys doing. And I watched his interview with Anthony Padilla for the I Spend the Day With. And I loved how excited he got when he started talking about voice acting and Lio specifically. That made me happy seeing how excited he was to talk about that. And then I think that was why we watched Till Assistant Dungeon, was after that. And I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited for the second season to come out because I wanted to. But yeah, if you could hang out with a Smosh cast member for a day, either on a personal level or at work, who would it be and why? Again, my joking answer wants to be Damien, because I would love just to hang out with Damien for like an hour or so. I just think we would have fun. I think it would be fun, and he just seems like a cool person to hang out with. But probably like my actual like true answer is probably Courtney Miller. I love Courtney. I love just who she is. I know she just said in a Q&A, she seems confident, but not always. But I think she is a very confident person and probably has insecurities like everybody does. But I love who she is and what she kind of represents and just how fun she is. Like, I think I would have such a great time with her, and I just think we would have a blast. I'd love to spend a day with Courtney. See what I did there? What? The next cosplay you want to do. I really want to do a female Zorro cosplay really bad because I have an outfit saved on my Amazon right now that I really, really want to do. I think it would be so fun. I have a Luffy. Luffy is the only cosplay I have. If you were to cosplay any character from any show, who would it be? There are a lot of cosplays I want to do. I really want to do Midoriya. I want to do Bakugo. I think those two would be really fun. I'd like to do Marcel from Delicious in Dungeon. I think she would be really fun. Honestly, I like her design. So I think, and I have green eyes. So, you know, that covers that. So I kind of feel like Marcel is a recent one that I was like, I want to cosplay her at some point. So probably her, honestly. Question is one, I don't even know if I can attempt because I've never done it before. This might be like a Danny or Nick question. They asked if I could do an analysis on the girl in Bungo Stray Dogs, like one of the first, like, not first villains, but the chick that was a part of the, what's it called? Fucking, oh god, what was it? As Your Messenger. Like that Kunikita was a part of. The girl that pretends like she was kidnapped, but she was actually a part of it, and then tries to kill Dazai and Kunikita, and then gets shot by the kid. Her. Let's been doing analysis on her. I don't really know if I can. I've never done something like that before. She was very interesting. It was a very cool story. I liked that storyline of the As Your Messenger of the show. And with reading the manga, the Dazai's entrance exam light novel, that was actually Dazai's entrance exam for the agency, or detective agency, was that storyline, but the anime put it in as a storyline for Kunikita instead of Dazai. Which I don't know why. I mean, it's still decent either way, but if it was the point of Dazai's story of being into the agency, it's kind of weird that they mixed it. So if they ever do that, I don't know how they're gonna do that then. How are you gonna, if you want to bring up the story of how Dazai got there, I don't know what you're gonna do. You're probably gonna have to change the entire thing. But that story was actually Dazai's entrance exam. So that little fun fact if you didn't know that. I'm sure everybody knows that by now. But if I can really do analysis on her, because to be honest, I haven't watched it in a while, and I think it was a lot of it was pretty like explanatory. And we didn't see her long enough. Like, you want to have me to do an analysis on like Dazai or Atigama or Chuya, like I can do that because they're characters that are in it, so you kind of know them. She wasn't really in it long enough, I feel like, for me at least, to understand her. Well, that was it for this Q&A of hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for everybody who follows me, sent in the questions, gave me questions for this. This was so fun. I kind of want to do it again. Let me know. Let me know if you guys kind of like this type of feel of me just chilling. Maybe I could do more videos like this of just talking to you guys if you want, or we can figure something else out. I had a blast doing this, answering your guys' questions for fun, and kind of giving you guys a sense of me and who I am, and maybe you guys will feel a little more of a connection with me now, and understanding how this channel started. Because I realized too, I've never really here's why this channel is here. Here's what I decided to do. Here's a little bit about myself. So hopefully you guys feel a sense of connection with me now in doing this. And let me know if there's any type of things you guys want me to do. You know, I don't really know if there's certain things, if you guys kind of like me just chilling and talking to you guys and us just interacting, you know, I could maybe do more things like this if you wanted. And, you know, look at my wall of nerd here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you once again for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Here's to however many more I get. And like always, after I end any video, I am happy you were here. Believe it.
Anyway, bye-bye.